Right now, 153,000 people are still under an evacuation order in Southern California. The mayor of Los Angeles is getting more heat for the number of failures in the response to the wildfire disaster.
She's not saying much about it. In this video from the Associated Press, Bass is cornered by reporters when she lands back in L.A. after her official trip to Ghana. She remains completely silent in front of the microphone, not answering any questions. Bass is getting grilled over why she did not cancel that Ghana trip, along with what happened with the false emergency alerts and the fire department budget cuts. As fire officials prepare for another red flag warning next week, Bass has asked what she's doing to ensure the safety of her residents.
I am going to spend every moment that I can making sure that I am in as many areas as possible, meeting and talking to residents. I want the residents of Los Angeles region to have faith in what we are doing.
Bass says her office is doing everything it can to respond to the current wildfires and prepare for next week.
Christine Drummond is live in Southern California for us again tonight. And Kristen, today you spoke with people from Pacific Palisades who lived near where the fire started and escaped.
Absolutely. They were some of the first people to actually witness the flames as they began to burn the nearby area. As you can see behind me, that fire is continuing to burning into tonight. Only 8% containment with more than 20,000 acres burned. And I spoke with that man who tells me what he experienced and why he called 911 immediately.
It was a half acre of smoke. And then 10 minutes later, it was 20 acres of smoke.
Alarming Nick Libanotti and his sister, the first to report the Palisades fire on Tuesday.
Got my hose out to go spray out the backyard. There's a lot of brush out there, and I knew he was coming for us when the hose was just spraying right back into my face.
Libanotti and neighbors evacuating from the neighborhood known as the Highlands in the Pacific Palisades. The Los Angeles Fire Department says an address on North Piedra Morada Drive first reported the flames. That's where Libanotti lives.
And so I stayed around, helped neighbors pack and go.
Now, the 21-year-old returns, staying committed to safeguarding the community by using a shovel and bucket to put out small flames.
It's wild. It's crazy. It doesn't even feel real yet still.
Doing this with his friend, Henry Hallowell, who lost his home in the fire.
Can't really stand by. The only thing to do is move forward and help others keep what they have currently.
Driving around the Highlands, you can still find hot spots, including this fire burning a piece of wood in front of a property completely destroyed by the blaze. Los Angeles Department of Water and Power back in the neighborhood. Crews working to clean up around a distribution station. Fire crews also here, remaining on alert as a fire burns in a nearby canyon. Meanwhile, security patrols the area to prevent looters. While some homes burned to ash, others survived. One home even posting this warning: looters will be shot.
I think it's a necessary precaution. Obviously, violence is the last option.
Security even stopping Hallowell and Libanotti. But after showing an ID, the duo continue on their mission, saving what's left of their neighborhood.
We're blessed enough to still have somewhat of a house and just doing what I think's right.
So those two men are back in the neighborhood. Meanwhile, others are trying to get back in. Police today allowing escorts as long as someone shows their ID. They primarily want to do that so people can pick up medications, but I've spoken with some in line who've been waiting, by the way, an hour and a half. For some, it's just going to their property to see if it even survived. And if it did, they want to pick up those personal belongings. But even getting to that checkpoint, they're having to park at least a mile away and hike in. Reporting from Los Angeles, I'm Kristen Drummond. Back to you.
Kristen, thank you for that.